Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be the top 10 mods of the week. All of the mods this week are for all platforms that we're going to go over. There wasn't a ton of mods, but there was quite a few. There's a lot of updates that came out as well. We actually had quite a few placeables that made it into the top 10 this week, and in a map as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out the top 10 mods for this week. For number 1 this week, we have the Cresoni Compact 10. This is by SMI Modding Team. It is for all platforms, 12.66 megabytes to download, and rated 5 out of 5 stars with 30 people having rated it. This is going to be $80,000 to buy. It has a 7.8 meter working width at 10 kilometers or 6 miles per hour. It has 5 different attachment configurations, so like you could have it set for like Case IH, New Holland, whatever brand you're using, and 6 different color configurations as well. It's a foldable corn header, and it's not too bad actually at 7.8 meters. But yeah, if you wanted something to make it a little bit easier to drive your harvesters up and down maybe some tight areas, this would be perfect for you. So there you go. That's the Cresoni Compact 10 by SMI Modding Team. For number 2 this week, we have the Valtra S series. This is by Pat7575, 15.76 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.7 out of 5 stars, with 65 people having rated it. This is going to be located in large tractors. It's $254,500 starting price. It can have between 280 and 520 horsepower, so you can have quite a bit of power in this thing. And it has a top speed between 50 and 63 kilometers per hour, so it's going to cook along the road quite quick. I believe that's going to be like 40-45 miles per hour for that 63 kilometer per hour speed. It has configurations for the engine, obviously, the tire selection, tire variants, reversing devices, roof variant, door variant, interior variant, main color, rim color, license plate, has animated doors as well, and warning signs available as well. So there you go, a lot of good details. If you're a Valtra fan, this might be perfect for your larger farm. For number 3, we have the French Temporary Markings. These are by Keimara, 16.62 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars, with 66 people having rated it. These are quite cool. You can either buy them as objects and then you can carry them wherever you'd like to, or you can buy them as placeables and place them down to make it a little bit easier. For the kind of smaller signs that you see up front, there's an orange sandbag on the back to hold them down. That is optional if you wanted to have that on there as kind of like an extra decorative object to show that you're kind of holding those down so they don't blow away or blow over or whatever the case may be. You also can have them adjusted to different signs and different things like that and have different additions to them. A lot of them have a lot of different customizations for them, which is pretty cool. So if you wanted some road signs, even if you were US based, I mean, you don't have to have the French wording on there. There's no English, unfortunately, but I think these would still be useful for players even playing that play in English. So yeah, really cool pack. This is the French Temporary Marking Pack by Keimara. Moving on to number 4, for you JCB fans out there, we have the JCB 412S. This is by Soli. It is 10.71 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.7 out of 5 stars, with 104 people having rated it. This is a wheel loader, so it's going to be located under wheel loaders. Some of the wheel loader attachments might be a bit big for it, but in general, it's going to work fine for them all. I love also that it says Farm Master on the side of it. I just think that's cool. I'm assuming that's what it's called or nicknamed, or that's the actual title for it, but I just like it. I don't know. Anyhow, it's $40,000 to buy, so it's quite cheap. Only has 130 horsepower, but that should be plenty to move stuff around your farm pretty effectively, and has a maximum speed of about 20 miles per hour or 30 kilometers per hour. So there you go. That's the JCB 412S by Soli. For number 5, our last piece of equipment this week is the Case IH Axial Flow 9250 pack by Hispano. This is 75.17 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars, with 45 people having rated it. What's cool about this pack is, well, you can take the 9250 harvester there. You can put some tracks on the front if you want. You can have duals in the front. It's got a big old header in the pack, 13.7 meter header and a 12.5 meter header. And I believe it's the 12.5 meter header that has wheels on the bottom, and you can haul it around and tow it behind the tractor, or you can tow it behind the the harvester if you'd like to do it that way, which is quite nice. So it's just kind of a different ability to do that. The 13.7 meter header is $89,000 to buy. The 12.5 meter one is $70,500 to buy, and the harvester itself has a starting price of $410,500. You can do capacities of 14,400 liters, and here's the kicker: you can bump the capacity up to 100,000 liters if you wanted to play a little bit unrealistic with it. And it has 634 horsepower, so plenty of horsepower to do any harvesting job. But there you go. That's the Case IH Axial Flow 9250 pack by Hispano. For number 6, what you're seeing on your screen is part of my map tour of Pfaffenwinkel, which I'm probably still saying that wrong. It's by Bernie SCS, 313.70 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.5 out of 5 stars with 303 people having rated it, which that's quite a high rating for a map. There's actually another map this week, I can't remember the name off the top of my head, that was rated 4.3 out of 5 stars. It almost made it into the top 10 as well. But yeah, this is quite cool. It's got a lot of really good detail, as you can see on it. It's definitely worth checking out. If you want to check out my full map tour to get a feel for the map and see if you want to actually play on the map, I'll put a card up on your screen right now so you guys can check that out. But overall, really cool map, really well detailed, and really well done by Bernie SCS. So there you guys go. That's the Pfaffenwinkel map by Bernie. Moving on to number 7, we have the American Midwest Woods Shed. This is by Ecus. It's 11.20 megabytes to download for all platforms, rated 5 out of 5 stars with 32 people having rated it. Basically, any sort of shed or any building by Ecus, or anything by Ecus really in general, or Icus depending on how you say it, is going to be really well done. This is going to be found under sheds or storages, depending on what you want for it. You can have it, I believe, with a bale and pallet storage if you wanted to do that. Has color configurations, $120,000 to buy, $15 a day in maintenance. It's quite cool. It has a shed with pressure washer, workshop, tool table for hand tools, 2 drive-through bays. The 2 outer ones have bay doors at the back, so you can drive all the way through, which is pretty cool. Lighting inside and outside. That is automatic at night, which is pretty darn cool. So there you go. That's the American Midwest Woods Shed by Ecus. For number 8, we have the Manor Farm Schofelding, which I'm probably saying wrong, also by Bernie SCS, 101.53 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars with 97 people having rated it. It's a required mod for, I believe it's Pfaffenwinkel, I believe that's the one because that's by Bernie SCS, isn't it? Yeah, I believe it's a required mod for that map. But it's nice that it's a separate pack, so if you wanted to use it, you could. Here is the farmhouse that's in that pack. However, there's a ton of buildings, so there's just plenty of buildings of all sorts of shapes, sizes, and types available for this pack. Too many to list on here, so if you wanted to check it out, you can definitely do that. This is the Manor Farm Schofelding by Bernie SCS. And for number 9, as we get close to wrapping up, we have the Inglemeyer Farm. This is also by Bernie SCS and a required mod for his Pfaffenwinkel map. It is 55.35 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars with 90 people having rated it. This is also a massive pack of all sorts of different types of buildings. Here's one of the sheds in that pack. So yeah, I can't go through all of them, but if you guys wanted to check out the pack, you guys are welcome to. So there you go. That is the Inglemeyer Farm pack by Bernie SCS. And for number 10, last but certainly not least, we have the Bavarian House Pack, which is also by Bernie SCS, as you could imagine. 160.10 megabytes to download for all platforms. Also a required mod for his Pfaffenwinkel map. It is rated 4.8 out of 5 stars with 89 people having rated it. This is a pack of 34 decorative houses, including this one. Some of them have different features and different looks to them. So if you wanted to add some different things to a map, these are perfect decorations for that. Each one costs $20,000 and are located under others and decorations. So quite cool. But yeah, there you guys go. Bernie SCS did a lot of good work this week, so did other modders. But that is our top 10 mods for the week. If you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos that I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys next week.